You were born with a purpose, and money is a tool that supports that purpose. So let me ask you, what would your life look like if your money was quietly growing in the background, targeting your goal or purpose? Well, let's start today. Write down your goal, then add the amount that you need to support your purpose with today's date. Because something changes when you put pen to paper. You leave a footprint. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. Let's get started. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or behind with your money, this series is for you. I'm documenting my journey by investing just $10 all the way to $1 million. Every deposit, every investment, every milestone to show you how to build momentum without waiting for the perfect moment. I have over a decade of experience in corporate finance, and I've built my own portfolio privately. But this series is about showing what investing looks like publicly when you start small, imperfect, and build wealth with purpose. This series isn't just something you watch, it's something you could build alongside me. So if you're curious to see what happens as I try to turn my first $10 into $1 million, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. This series is about systems, habits, and real decisions as I grow 1 week at a time. This isn't about how fast I reach $1 million, it's about who I can help along the way. But here's the truth. Most people never start because they think they need a lot of money, or the perfect moment, or the right market. But starting is the part that changes everything. And I'm going to be honest, I wanted to start this series for a long time. I wanted to wait for the right time, a better month, a perfect plan, every excuse, right? If you're watching this, you might have waited to start with purpose too. But resolutions don't change your life, actions do. So if you're watching this on New Year's Day or any random day later, this is the line in the sand. And it's an invitation for you to draw yours too, wherever you're starting from. And yes, there will be challenges, finding income, staying consistent, managing risk, overcoming setbacks, but that's life, right? This is exactly why this series exists, to show the real journey, not the perfect one. And if you're starting your own resolution, even in the middle of the new year, episode 1 is where everything begins. So here's the decision I made for this series. I'm committed to a long-term approach with fun twists and turns built along the way. And today is about building the foundation for everything that comes next. So let's talk about the principles behind this series. Starting with principle number 1. I'm starting with $10 because $10 removes every excuse. And to keep the journey realistic and motivating, I broke the $10 into $1 million into 10 money milestones, which I'll discuss on the next episode. Number 2, every dollar I invest will include money earned, whether that's from YouTube, side hustles, my own business income, interest or dividends earned, or even money found. Number 3, I will only focus on long-term investing, not day trading. This is just my personal approach, not advice and not a recommendation. Number 4, I'm holding myself accountable by investing twice a month. Now let's talk about how I'll actually decide on what to invest in. Every month, I will choose one investment category based on a major earnings report that month. But some weeks, I won't pick the category myself. This is where the risk versus return wheel comes in. This wheel will guide certain decisions throughout the journey, not as advice, but as a fun way to stay disciplined, break analysis paralysis, and explore long-term thinking. The series will include investment decisions, income reports, monthly updates, including deposits, income sources, progress, and decisions I make throughout the challenge. And since this is the very beginning of the series, this month will look a little bit different. I'm building the foundation, habits, mindset, and the 10 money milestones that will guide everything that comes next. So buckle up, it's going to be good. But before I make my first investment in episode 2, here's everything I set up today. First, I opened a new brokerage account. Next, I linked my bank account. There is a short waiting period after I link my bank account to my brokerage account, so episode 2 is where I'll make my first investment. I will show every dollar I earned, invested inside my brokerage account, and tracked through this journey with my $10 to $1 million spreadsheet. Remember, wealth doesn't start with money, it starts with clarity, structure, goals, and a purpose. So decide what your purpose or your why is for investing and the goal you're working toward. This will help give your journey direction. And that's why this series matters. I'm not just showing the results, I'm showing the process, week by week, decision by decision, so you can see what it really looks like to build something from the ground up. And next week, I'll make my first investment of the challenge, starting with $10. You'll also see the full breakdown of the 10 money milestones and what these golden envelopes behind me really mean. Hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss episode 2. See you next week.